Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is let's go over our vocabulary. I just had it right now. That's good. I just had it. It's in the
Right here.
Okay, thank you, honey.
There's only a little bit. Oh no, it's
Okay, Leilani, do you want to do the vocabulary?
Shall we do?
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Volcanoes.
Mountains. What did you say?
Okay, let's hold it up like this. Okay, ready?
Village. Thunder.
Thunder.
Saddle.
Magical.
Magical. Good job. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to continue reading Rip Van Winkle, the tale of Rip Van Winkle. But the other thing that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be...
Oh no.
Okay, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay if it fell. It's okay. Just can you pick it up for me, please?
Oh my. Oh. There were so more. Put them back behind the.
Okay, just go ahead and just put it on the side. Don't just put it on the side because I don't want it to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan, for moving it. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to continue reading the tale of Rip Van Winkle. But as we're reading today, we are going to be doing what good readers do. We're going to be asking questions, we're going to be answering questions, and we're going to be thinking about the text because that's what good readers do. We're always thinking and we're always asking questions. Okay, so the ones that are the way that I put the order today for reading is Ryan, you will read first. Leilani, you're second. Isabella, you're third, and then Lily, you are fourth. Okay.
I go back to you. When was she
What?
not yesterday?
Oh yeah, she was.
No, she
No,
wasn't
first.
No, yeah,
Oh, I was second yesterday.
you were second, so it's okay. Okay, so who did I say was first? Ryan, go ahead and start with the title on the first page for us.
Can I keep my hand like this?
Yes, I know it's very cold.
The Tale of Rip Van Winkle.
And remember to be following along.
Can I read this page?
You start on page 4.
The Catskill Mountains are beautiful. People say they change color at different
Okay, I'm
times
sorry. I'm waiting for Lily to open. Thank you. Okay,
of the
continue.
day. During the day, they are green. At night, they look blue and purple. Some people say that they are magical. There is a town at the bottom of the mountains where many people live.
Good. Okay, Leilani.
A long time ago, this town was only a small village. Reverend
Winkle.
lived in this village, and everybody liked him. He often came to the center of the village with his dog Wolf. He sat with his friend Nicholas, and from Dutch.
Very good.
Rip told them wonderful stories. Other people and children
Ryan, let's get on task, please. Let's not be on task.
in a small house in the village. He lived with his wife, his son, his daughter, and Wolf. Rip would help people in the village, but he didn't like to work out. His wife yelled at him about this all day. Do this, do that. She would say.
Good.
Oh, I'm reading this, right?
Yes, okay, that's where you're at.
One day, Rip's wife said, "Do this, Rip, do that, Rip, Rip." Then Winkle had enough. He said, "I'm going for a walk. Come on, Wolf." They left the house and went for a walk in the Catskill Mountains.
Very good. Okay, so before we continue on, let's do stand,
Stand,
sit, share. Yes, so
Stand, share, sit.
thank you. So let's stand, please.
Stand.
Okay, so the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to think about if I were in the story, what would I see and what would I hear? So give me what you see or what you would hear. Okay. Okay. So no, I'm sorry. Let's start with I wonder and I know.
Yay!
Okay, we'll start with that one. So I wonder and I notice. So we'll start with Isabella. Isabella?
Why do I not just run my order?
Okay, go in the order that we
Ryan,
go.
go. Ryan.
Hey Ryan, you're first. I
Okay.
wonder or I know this.
I wonder why Rip Van Winkle's wife said, "Do this, do that."
Very good. Okay, Leilani.
I wonder why Rip Van Winkle doesn't want to help, but if he gets it done already, then
It would be done. I know. I wonder why he does that. Isabella.
and then Rip Van Winkle said, "Let's go. I'm going to let his wife said do this, do that, and then after that Rip Van Winkle have enough and he go for a walk and call Wolf.
Oh, good. And Lily.
I wonder why he didn't want to do chores because his wife said, "Do this, Rip, do that, Rip," and then he wanted to go on a walk with his dog named Wolf.
Very
Because
good.
he wanted to get out of the chores, like saying, "I'm gonna go go for a walk."
That's a good prediction. That's probably what happened. Okay, let's continue
Rip
on.
climbed high into the mountains. He
Okay.
looked at the river and the village below. Boom, boom, he heard thunder. But there wasn't a storm. Rip said, Wolf, we must go. It's getting dark.
When Rip started to go, he heard someone call his name. Rip Van Winkle! Rip Van Winkle! Rip saw a man with something heavy on his back. He did not know the man. Rip Van Winkle! The man said, "Please help me." Rip went to help him. He helped the man carry his heavy bag through the trees.
Okay, Isabella. Lily, let's get on test, please.
There was a party. People were eating and playing games. Rip watched the strange people play the games. When he knew
Then?
he knew why he had heard thunder.
Good. Good job.
Many people were blowing and it was making a loud boom.
Very good, Isabella.
And I noticed that a man right here is smoking.
Oh, you noticed.
It's not a smoking.
It's like what?
Baby,
It's like it's a pipe that he has. People sometimes use pipes, but we're not going to focus on that. Okay, come on.
Oh, we could see Rip Van Winkle right here.
Oh,
Right here.
there he is.
I never saw
Good, good job. Okay, it's okay. We're okay. Okay.
Are you guys doing good?
Yes, we're doing group work. Okay, where are you supposed to be at?
I'm going to the rest.
Okay, go ahead and go. Okay, go ahead. Who's next? I'm sorry, Lily.
Yeah. The man took food out of his bag, and he took a drink out of his bag. The drink looked like purple water. It looked magical. Everyone was eating and drinking, but no one was talking. No one talked to Rip. He watched everyone have fun. Then he drank a glass of magical drink.
Very good. Okay, so now let's do it again. So now let's stand, share, sit. Okay, now for this one, we're going to think about if I were in the story, I would see, or if I was in the story, I would hear. We'll start with Ryan.
If I were in the story, I would see Rip Van Winkle drinking the magical water.
Magical water, very good.
Like the purple one.
Leilani.
If I were in the story, I would see Rip Van Winkle. Walking up to the hill and went to go drink the water.
Very good. Isabella. Good. Ryan, you're supposed to be standing still.
No.
Oh, no, that's right. You said.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Oh, what is Miss Castillo thinking today? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Lily.
I noticed that Rick Van Winkle was drinking the purple drink that looked magical, and then the
Okay, I want you to try tell me without looking at the words. Tell me in your own words.
okay. Found the story, I would see uh Rick Van Winkle sleeping in the woods here
Okay.
when he drank the purple drink.
Wonderful, very good. See, sometimes it's easier. We can put it in our own words. So I'd rather remember when we're doing this. I'd rather you put it in your own words than look back at the text. Remember, this is to kind of do a check for understanding and to kind of check our comprehension. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, Ryan.
Rip Van Winkle became very tired. His head felt heavy and he couldn't stand up. He sat down and fell asleep.
When Rip woke up, he felt different. It was hard to stand up, but it was hard to stand up. He looked around and didn't see anyone in the park. He didn't see Wolf. He called, Wolf, Wolf, where are you? He looked for Wolf for a long time. Finally, he went home. Red got to nothing first.
Let's get on task. Very good.
Rip walked into his house.
Let's get on task, please.
His wife wasn't there. His son and daughter weren't there. Wolf wasn't there. The house was there.
Rip Van Winkle was Rip was very confused. He walked back to the corner.
Let's get on task, please. I'm sorry, Ryan. Hold on. Okay, I want you to put the book down so I can see where you're at because I see you flipping through pages. Okay, put the book in front of you. Put it in front of you, please. And let's follow along, please.
Rip was very confused. He walked back to the center of the village and he asked a woman
Okay, let's
about.
get on task. I'm sorry, Ryan. I keep stopping you. Okay, boys and girls, it's very important that when someone's reading that we're following along. I see us doing other things that we shouldn't be doing. So let's get on task, please. Okay, follow along.
Rip was very confused. He walked back to the center of the village and asked a woman about his friend. Do you know Nicholas Vedder? He asked. Oh, sir, he died a long time ago. Rip asked, do you know Bram Dutcher? Oh, sir, he moved away about 10 years ago. Do you know Mrs. Van Winkle? Oh, sir, she died a few years ago.
Okay, Leilani.
Rip Van Winkle asked, do you know Rip Van Winkle? Rip finally asked, do you know Rip Van Winkle? Oh, yes, sir. Rip Van Winkle is over there.
Winkle.
Winkle is over there, said the woman. She pointed to a man. Rip said, he looks just like me. The woman said, oh, no, sir, he is young and you are old, and you are old. Old? Asked Rip. Then he started to understand. He must have been asleep in the market for many years.
No, we only have a couple more pages, so I want you to get to your writing task.
Can you read louder?
Yes, a little bit louder.
Rip went to the man also named Rip Van Winkle. He thought the man must be his son. He said, Father, where have you been? Rip Van Winkle said, I fell asleep in the mountains, and now everything is different. Father, his son said, do you work for the walk 20 years ago? the sea for 20 years. Upon his return, he settled easily into life in the village again. He also found his daughter and lived with her for the rest of his life. He would still go to the village, center and tell stories. People and children often stopped to listen. His favorite story to tell was the strange party and the cat skill.
Good, Ryan.
Wait, is that the daughter?
Yes,
and the son?
I believe so. Yes. Okay, Ryan, last page.
Today, people in the
Go sit
town
down, please.
still tell Rip Van Winkle's story. Some people say you can sometimes hear thunder when there isn't a storm. Boom, boom. They say because there is a magical party high up in the mountains. Can we
Okay.
do the last fan share sit?
Yes, we are. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so for this one, yes, that's what we're gonna be thinking about. We're gonna be thinking about how or why. Okay, so let's start with Ryan. Okay, Leilani, stand please.
How did Rip Van Winkle survive the 20 years of his sleep?
Very good. That's a very good question.
Without eating.
Yes, Leilani.
How did Wolf know where to go?
That's
Yeah,
true.
oh
He
my
went
God.
home. How did he know his way back? Good job. Isabel, it's okay.
I did
No, honey, you gotta do a how or a why.
not like in a story.
What do you mean? A different.
I think she's talking about like trying to say something, like
She thinks about that page.
Okay, you can. It's anything. It doesn't have to be the pages we read. It could be anything from the pages that we read all together. Okay. Who's what? Okay. Who's what? How did he get home in time? Okay, that one's a good one. And Lily.
Why did Rip Van Winkle get tired from not to go on a walk, and then he drank the purple water, and then
Okay, I'm sorry, honey. Can you trace that again? Okay, so yours is a how, right? How or a why?
how
Okay, so how? So let's start again. How did or? Okay, so start again.
how did Rip Van Winkle turn into
What did he turn into? When he slept for 20 years?
he turned into an old man.
Good.
And he drank the purple water.
Very good.
Look at the cloud. Oh, wait. It looks like a cutting. Oh, wait.
Okay.
I got another
Okay.
why.
Okay, one more. Oh, no, okay, we're not gonna focus on the why right now. Remember, oh no, we are how and why. Okay, one more, and then we gotta move on.
I wonder why his wife is telling him to clean up the house, not in the room.
That's a
I was
good
gonna say
observation. Okay. Okay, so I need you to listen to what we're going to do next. So you are going to either pick, if I were in the story, I would see. You are either going to pick, I noticed, or you can pick, I can relate to the character. This made me think of. And then if you choose the how or why, you can just use the back of this, okay? Because we don't have that one. Okay, so which one would you like, Ryan? Okay, so remember, just use the back of this, okay? Okay, and get a paper and get started on your writing
This
task.
reading made me feel
Okay, Leilani, what would you like?
disgusting.
I would like
Disgusting.
if I were
Okay, good.
This
Okay.
brown thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Isabella,
I know.
you notice?
No, we're not gonna do
Good.
that anymore. Wait, were you still gonna do this?
No, honey, you're gonna do your writing test. Where are you going? Oh, you're getting a paper. I thought you were leaving.
Oh my
Okay, and then Lily,
how and why?
how and why. Okay, so you're just gonna use the back of the screen to set up your how and why, okay?
So I'm gonna go inside and do it.
No, we're gonna do it. Oh wait, I have a phone. I know it's a little chilly. We're
Actually, I wanna help.
okay, you're gonna do a how and why.
Why is
Okay,
everyone?
so let's get our paper set up, and I want you working on it.
like here,
Mm-hmm.
or are we gonna go inside?
No, we're gonna work on it out here.
Cause like if we get stuck on a street, it's out.
Yes. Okay, so let's get our paper.
I think she's gonna be walking around.
Yes, I'm going to be walking around and see and asking you questions. Get your paper set up.
Is this how you do it?
Yes, that's how you do it.
How do you do it? They look tinier.
They look tinier. Yeah.
Oh, no one's coming back.
Okay, Ryan, what are you gonna use for you? What are you thinking for yours?
I'm thinking about how did Rip Van Winkle survive the 20 years of that he slept?
Good. And what about a why?
Why did Rip Van Winkle drink the magical water?
Very good. Okay, and Leilani, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna put how did what's it called?
How did Rip Van Winkle?
How did Rip Van Winkle
Stay where?
in the mountains?
In the mountains.
How did Rip Van Winkle?
No, actually, how did Wolf find the way back home?
Yes, that's a very good question. Maybe he just knew.
Survive.
Maybe he's in the mountains.
Or he's in the mountains.
20.
Oh yeah, that could be it too. Okay, what do you notice about?
I noticed that Rip Van Winkle's wife said she didn't do that.
Good, she did, huh? Very demanding.
Counted.
Hey, Lily.
I'm gonna put why did
Wolf.
Rip Van Winkle's wife tell him to clean the floor when it was clean?
Very good.
I think they're going to break.
Are you guys going to break?